Network channels of the past were always a good way to obtain a lot of general information in the sports world. Now, there's a common thing among all these companies like ESPN and Fox. They have a bunch of analysts that do not know what they're talking about and are just there to make a headline. Now, yes, a company's overall goal is to be successful and bring in the most money. But the way these networks do it is just a horrible way to market themselves and overall ruin their perception as a company. Many casual fans look to these companies for their knowledge of a sport, and when bad takes and opinions are created, it ruins a fan's experience of the sport. The casual fans are the biggest market for these networks. There usually isn't that many debates or conversations about deep topics because a casual fan won't really understand it that well. That's perfectly fine. Many of these fans won't really care as they only have a surface level amount of knowledge about the sport. They should not be expected to know all these advanced topics, metrics, stats. But I do feel that it is the job of these networks to educate and make these fans more knowledgeable about the sport. I really don't know why many analysts will not talk about any other subject other than LeBron, the Lakers, or Michael Jordan. It gets really repetitive when all you talk about is how will LeBron's legacy be affected by so and so. Why not try to give more attention to other teams or players? Networks think that no one will care about these other teams and that will not bring in enough viewership. That mentality could be fixed if you actually try to watch any other team and talk about them. Coming in with the notion that people will not watch these shows because there are no big names is an offspring of these analysts not trying to talk about other topics from the beginning. Last season, when Jokic won the MVP, I saw that people talked about it for maybe a day and then never again. During the playoffs, people thought it would be one of the worst in recent times because the Lakers, Heats, and Knicks and other big name teams were out. People will come over time as you talk about other topics. These networks have become too reliant on big market teams and players. If these companies had started on the right foot of talking about more unique subjects, they could have reached more than the casual fan, but other more invested fans of the sport. This would have caused less analysts making outrageous claims like Giannis being the Robin of his team or trading Kyle Kuzma for Devin Booker. It brings a more positive outlook on a network, which will eventually lead to more success. Thanks for listening today. Sub, follow, do whatever, and I'll talk to you guys later. Toodles!